There's no doubt that Web3 gaming was absolutely heating up throughout the year 2023, but now with more eyeballs on it and the excitement coming back to crypto, 2024 is set to be a massive year for crypto gaming, and we want to focus on 5 upcoming titles that are sure to smash in 2024. What's up, gamers? My name's Mike, and I'm your host here at Funjible Games. Without further ado, let's dive into our list. Coming up at number 5 on our list is the game Shrapnel. Now, this is the world's first-person shooter on Avalanche, and it has some big partnerships, was early invested on by Polygon Chain. This one looks absolutely huge. In Shrapnel, you step into a futuristic world after a lunar collision, a world destroyed and devastated. You first enter into a competitive area called the Zone, where other players are competing for the same resources. The goal is to find valuable loot, extract it, survive, and claim it as your own. In Shrapnel, in this fight for survival, you get to choose one of 3 operators. You can be Assault, Survivalist, or Infosec, and you can play in the early access right now. All you have to do is purchase an extraction pack. These range from $20 all the way to $100, depending on what perks you want, as well as some exclusive skins. But if you just want to get into the game and test it out for yourself, you can start with as little as $20. If, however, you want to wait for the full game later this year, it should be free on the Epic Games Store. For this one, the market cap is currently sitting around 66 million. It was at 100 a little while ago, but has retraced. Just so you know though, it has a fully diluted market cap of 800 million with a circulating supply of only 8% vested, so 92% still to come. Regardless though, this one looks really impressive with amazing graphics, and we're only in the pre-stages of this game. I can't wait to see what else they're going to come up with in 2024. You definitely have to keep your eyes on this one. And number 4 on our list is Citizen Conflict. This is another first-person shooter style game, this time on BNB chain, but they've been building for a while now and have exclusive alpha gameplay that players have been participating in. Now, this one is from the game studio Quarpo, and we've had the opportunity to interview Ras, their CEO, and everything in this ecosystem looks amazing so far. They've gone for a Valorant, Overwatch style gameplay, with later in 2024 a survival mode coming as well. But not only that, this year there are rumors that they're going to launch a token. So there's so many things happening with their ecosystem, as well as a really impressive game similar to like Pokemon and Illuvium called Animate that you're definitely going to want to check out as well. But let's get more into what to expect with Citizen Conflict. In Citizen Conflict, you can play as an all-out attacker, a healer, a defender, or a strategist setting up for the big battle. And the game has different game modes, so whether you're into that more traditional team deathmatch style or domination, or you want to go on more solo missions, this game has those options for you. The game is currently in alpha stage 4, and if you want to be part of their test groups, make sure you join in their Discord, because they pick lucky members of their community to participate early. And number 3 on our list is Farcana. Farcana is a cutting-edge third-person ability shooter game developed in Unreal Engine 5, set in a captivating sci-fi universe on colonized Mars. The game offers intense 4v4 multiplayer, where each player has their own specific role. You've got the heavy-hitting frontliner, the tactical support who sets up barriers, the protected healer who hangs back and heals, and the disruptor that messes with the enemy's plans. And forget camping in this game, because it is action-packed and you will definitely be killed off guard. And one unique thing about this ecosystem, they're actually looking at providing rewards to their players in Bitcoin. And although it's early days in Farcana, you can expect great things, because they announced they've received $10 million in funding from projects like Animoca Brands and Polygon Ventures, so you know that they've got the capital to keep on building and hopefully creating an amazing game. And for number 2 on this list, we're switching it up to more of an RPG style game, and that is Big Time. Want to explore ancient mysteries and futuristic civilizations, defeat dangerous monsters, and clear dungeons through space and time in a quest to save all of history from collapsing into the void. In this game, there's an evil overlord that has upset the space-time continuum, and it is your job to save everyone and get things back together, and you do this in a fun RPG game style with lots of fun and engaging battles. And for this one, they really reward those players who love grinding building up levels. Dive into this game with one of 4 main classes. You've got Time Warrior, Chronomancer, Quantum Fixer, and Shadow Blade, each with its own special ability. And to make this game even more fun and get through those harder bosses and levels faster, you can join up in parties. Not only does this make the game more fun and enjoyable for playing with others, but some of these bosses are really quite difficult, so you really need that extra helping hand. And for those dungeon challenge, don't even think about going in unless you've got a buddy to play with you. And unlike more simple games like the game we love, Mighty Action Heroes, that can be simply played by anyone on a browser, this one is much more PC intensive. So if you're a fan of more of diving into that deep gameplay, I think Big Time's for you. As for their token, it's also called Big Time, and it is currently trading as well. It's currently sitting at about 120 million market cap at a price of 36 cents, with a fully diluted market cap of 1.8 billion. So now, while I think this ecosystem has a huge opportunity to grow, you want to keep in mind that only 6% of the token has been vested now. So you want to go into their website, check out their tokenomics, and look into the token vesting for yourself before you decide if you want to be a speculator. But like we said, this game looks really impressive. And next up, we have a bonus pick, and that is Storm Warfare. Immerse yourself in a World War II centric game consisting of customizable decks of cards, unique commanders, and varying strategies. Now, using your world's first truly dynamic, unique NFTs, the purpose is to focus on creating a unique strategy. You must build a deck with varying point costs, use your special keywords cards, and with this game, strategic timing is everything. But I just wanted to head over to their X platform for a second at Star Warfare, and you can see right off the bat here on January 9th, they focused on their world's first true dynamic NFT. They have a whole team of graphic artists coming in and creating these World War II inspired cards. Overall, the graphics for this type of game are really incredible, and we're excited to see what more they come up with. Not only that, but already they're having a tournament with prize pools of $40,000, which is really impressive. And if I scroll down here on the X platform from that post on January 9th, we have Cetify commenting just wow. And when Cetify is involved with a gaming project like this, you definitely want to take notice. So if you want to check them out, make sure you head over to stormwarfare.com as well as Storm Warfare on X. And without further ado, the #1 game that we're looking into for 2024 is Illuvium. It's so hard to knock Illuvium when we talk about crypto gaming because they've done so much before everyone else. They've got the really impressive open world, Overworld, which is a world that you can explore, capture alluvials. Then they've got their other style game of a battle arena, as well as their mobile game to collect resources. And all 3 of these games come together to create not only a fun gaming experience, but also for the Web3 integration. You've got their NFTs, you've got their Illuvium token, all working together. And not only that, for their in-game economy, when we look at that, so many projects like we've seen Axie last cycle, it just fell apart. And for Illuvium, you definitely want to check out our full video on that, because not only do we break down the different gaming and play styles, but also the things like the vaults that really make it look like this ecosystem is here for the long haul. Now, currently Illuvium is in its public beta with really impressive graphics. And one major thing when it comes to crypto gaming is adoption. How many players are actually playing it? Well, with Illuvium, there's already over 2 million registered players, so it's growing strong there. And of course, they're one of the few games on this list to have an active token from last cycle. Now, Illuvium is currently at a $330 million market cap with a fully diluted evaluation of around 700. So already half the tokens are vested. The team tokens are locked for a long time. And if it's anything like last cycle, this one should pop. So it's definitely a token that we've been looking at for a long time. So not only do we have the 3 really impressive game modes for this one, also a robust economy that they've built. Also heard Kieran speculate on interviews about some really incredible ideas coming up with esports. So we think the horizon for Illuvium is absolutely huge, but this was only a quick dive into the world of Illuvium because we had to fit it into this list. If you want to see more in depth about this game and what to expect and the different game modes, make sure you check out this video here. Now, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the Funjible Games YouTube channel because we have so much planned for 2024. We have exclusive interviews lined up for you from the founders of the top games, as well as getting our hands on early access gameplay and also getting exclusive prizes and NFTs that we can give back to our community. And not only that, we're building up our full website at fungible.games where you can see in-depth game reviews there. Thanks for watching this one. Like the video if you liked it, and we'll see you in the next video.